Hey, Sam, Nick, I wanted to ask you guys about Challenge Day. You probably didn't have it. You guys are a little bit older than me, but maybe your crew had to do something similar. In middle school, there was a day where we were brought into the gym in small circles and were asked to divulge like terrible things happening in our lives to like basically strangers. They know that it's other students, so like you're like, oh, I know these people, but not really. And I ended up being the last to go because I couldn't think of anything. I wasn't like really depressed at the time. I was in seventh grade. All my friends were still around, and like if anything, it was like weeks after that. Funny enough, where things started kind of going downhill, but even then, like it wasn't that bad. I wouldn't even want to share it. But essentially, I had to just like come up with something. So I told them that I missed my brother, who I didn't really miss my brother. He moved down to Florida. He's 14 years older than me, but I started crying. Like, I started really acting this out, like just trying to be as good as everybody else who has like dying parents or like parental neglect and shit like that. So I started bawling, and then I got like this wave of sympathy, and I felt fucking disgusted. I hated it. But like, for school to put me in that position is like the weirdest thing to me. I find that whole experience to be so strange because at times, like you're when you're younger, you're like appreciative of getting this worldly knowledge from different people. But as I've gotten older, I just wish it came to me like more organically as I got older. Like actually having these things happen to me because you don't really understand until it does happen to you for certain situations, you know? And that's a very general thing, but yeah, that was just the experience I got out of it. No advice or anything. I was just curious if you guys had similar stories going on and what are your opinions on something like that, group therapy sessions for middle school groups in like a small group setting in a big gym with music playing, and trying to like hype it up. Like tell me about it. I don't know if any of you experienced it. So if you didn't, just what's a middle school field trip story you have? I'm just curious. Like, yeah. Thanks. Have a good one.